Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this is number 6 of our developmental trauma series, and we're going to look at power struggle today. I am Frances Echeverria. I'm the mental health consultant with the Early Childhood Council, and my colleagues.
I'm Deb Benally, and I also am an early childhood mental health consultant with the council.
I am Catherine Trujillo, and I am a reflective coach on the early childhood mental health team at the council.
So welcome. And if you haven't already, please watch the first 5 of this series. We're following the chapters in a book. So it's kind of helpful for you to follow in order, and hopefully you'll gain some good information after today. So we'll go ahead and get started. Next slide, Catherine. Oh, thanks. Okay. So do not engage in a power struggle with me. I am a survivalist. I will hold on to the struggle like a dog with a bone and never let go. So this is a quote as if it's coming from a child to a teacher or adult. And I think the key word is survivalist, right? A lot of their behaviors in kids that have experienced developmental trauma stem from that feeling of need to survive, and that is their instinct. And so engaging in a power struggle with them for a variety of reasons will most likely not be effective because they are stuck in that brain area. They're stuck in that survivalist mentality. And through trust and through a relationship without power struggle, they will be able to, decrease those times of being in survival mode. But until you build the trust and really truly work on the relationship, it's just going to be a power struggle between the teacher and the child, which will be frustrating for everyone. So here is an example of what a power struggle may look like. So the teacher sees child Sarah throw a toy at a classmate. The teacher says, "Sarah, why did you throw that at your classmate?" Sarah with impunity says, "What? Me? I didn't do anything." So she's denying the act that the teacher saw because of her survivalist brain. Then the teacher, engaging in the power struggle, says, "I saw you throw that paper. You need to pick it up and apologize to your classmate, or you will have to go to see the principal." And the child Sarah responds saying, "I'm not picking it up because I didn't throw it. Whatever, you pick it up. It's your stupid classroom." So again, this is showing that in that moment, with the way the teacher confronted the child Sarah about throwing the paper, that she is going to keep denying despite, even if there are consequences that may or may not happen. But her survival brain is making her, continue to deny. So confronting a child in a very harsh manner, even if it may seem obvious to you, you saw her throw the piece of paper, but again, you're engaging in that power struggle, which comes to power over, and the child is not going to be receptive of really anything that you're saying. So we'll talk about, maybe some other strategies about how to be with the child and, talk in a more less confrontational tone.
Now, Sarah has insulted the teacher and challenged her authority. If the teacher holds her ground, Sarah will eventually need to be removed. Does this sound familiar to any of you in the classroom? Where The power struggle just escalated to the point that the child had to be removed from the classroom. Again, remember, survivalist brain, trust, and a non-confrontive approach. Next slide, Catherine. Sarah cannot relent. It is not safe. Her survival brain is in charge. If she backs down now, she moves from predator to prey. And not all of this is conscious. She's not thinking this consciously, but this is where her brain goes because of the developmental trauma that she's experienced. Teachers should stay out of the power struggle by trying to avoid threats. They only increase the challenge. Instead of tug of war, choose to walk alongside her. Try something like this. The teacher says, Sarah, when you get a chance, please put that toy away. Sarah, what toy? I didn't throw that. It's not mine. She may not go to insults like your stupid classroom if there is no threat in the initial statement. Teacher says nothing more, goes back to the task at hand. Before transitioning, very casually asks, hey, Sarah, can you get that toy for me? The teacher still accomplished what she wanted to have accomplished, which was for Sarah to put the toy away, but it was done in a very non-threatening way that helped Sarah's brain move from survivalist to a more reasoning state.
So 3 things happened during the interaction. 1, the request is cajoling and relationship building instead of threatening. So Sarah felt safe. Number 2, Sarah gets to make the decision. She perceives that she is still in charge. So she has an option. And 3, she remains predator and lives to learn another day. So she still feels like she has power in what just took place. Detachment in your tone of voice does not mean detachment in your feelings or care for the child. Rather, it helps a child feel calmer. So being aware of how you're presenting yourself to the child. Are you standing over them? Are you on their level? Are you using an appropriate tone of voice when you're talking to them? Are you demeaning? Or does your tone have an angry sense to it? The children know that and they can feel that. So be aware of those things. And our reference is the Teacher's Guide to Trauma, 20 things kids with trauma wish their teachers knew. And this is where we're pulling all of our information for these great trauma videos. And as always, our contact information is at the end of our video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, would like any additional material for trauma or any other category, please let us know. And thank you for joining us. I hope you join us next time for chapter 7. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Hope you got some good tips from today.
Thank you all. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.